All right, boys and girls. Say hi to Saida. All right. I know some music you like, so we'll find some here. That's right. All right, Saida is going to be working on the call swing through. All right. So that's what she's going to be working on. Okay. Are you ready? Sure. Here we go.
Head square through 4. Step to wave. Okay, now I'm going to teach you a new call that's called swing through. So with the person with your right hand, you're going to trade with them, and then the centers are going to meet and trade.
Okay, you've told them what you want them to do. Now you just got to show them what you want to do. And basically, here's what I would do. Okay, everybody's holding right hands. Everybody with the right hand trade. Now we have two people that have a left hand. We're going to have them trade. Now, a swing call is a two-part call. It requires a right hand and a left hand. Okay, so that means we have to do both parts to have a complete call. So everybody has right hands, right? Everybody, let's do a swing through. Right hand first, half left by the half, or half by the left. I'll get it out in a minute here. So a swing through is a two-part call. It's a right and a left, a right and a left each time. Now that's the way I would teach it. Okay, I want you to go back, and you've got them still in your right-handed wave, so go back and try it again. Yeah, sure. You're going to stand still. You're not going to move. Yeah, because you're just too heavy to move any further than that. That's a very good point because new dancers have a tendency to over dance because they think they've got to be moving on every call we make. So we want to make sure that the dancers who are inactive, which would be the in dancer at that time, everybody turn half by the right. Everybody's active. Now we have two people that are going to be active and two people are going to be inactive. The inactive dancers are the in dancers right now, which are the girls in this particular setup. So the girls have to stand still. They can't move. They can't go anywhere until the boys finish. Turn by the left, boys, half. That finishes a call. So if four people are active, two people are active. Four people are active, two people. Every time you do a swing through. Yes. Sure. Stand still. Nothing. That's the hardest thing to do. And let me tell you what, you will have in your career square dance calling, you'll say, don't move, stand still, don't move. And another call you will use a lot in teaching is turn around or don't turn around. I use a lot don't turn around. All right, so let's go back square set. She's going to start from scratch, and we're going to do this perfectly. Okay, now remember, do exactly what she says and nothing more.
Head square through 4. Step to wave.
I told her to be quiet. No, I was what I was telling her, and I should have probably told her the microphone, but I did a while ago, is I want you to teach them just like we taught them just a minute ago. Who is an active dancer? Who's an inactive dancer? The inactive dancers have to stand still when they're not dancing. And swing through is a two-part call. It's a right hand and a left hand, a right hand and a left hand. So using those preferences, those parameters, now let's try it again. Ready? You know what? All you want to do is just say, just like, let's pretend they don't know nothing. Okay, so we're going to tell them, okay, you're in an ocean wave. Okay, you're going to do a call called swing through. It's 2 parts. All right, try that. Go ahead, just what I said.
Okay, so you're in an ocean wave. Now you're gonna do a call that's 2 parts. It's called swing through.
And we're going to start with which hand?
Your right hand.
Okay, we're going to do what with that right hand?
Trade.
Okay, go. Now, everybody was active, right? Okay, now, what's the next call?
The centers trade.
Okay, but what are the ends going to do?
Stand still.
Okay, go. All right, now, doesn't make any difference at this point in time. When you're teaching a class like this, they don't know any different. I teach swing through. I repeat this 100 times. You know, I keep telling them, everybody turn half to the right, go. Everybody who can turn half to the left, the other stand still. Everybody turn half to the right, go. Everybody turn half to the left, the other stand still. I do this over and over and over again until they get it down, because the swing through is a 2-part call, okay? All right, take them from here, go.
Swing through. Trade with your right. The ends stand still and the centers trade.
Perfect. Do it again.
Swing through. Trade with your right hand. Centers trade and the ends stand still.
Correct. Do it again.
Swing through. Trade with your right. Centers trade with your left and the ends stand still.
Good job. Do it again.
Swing through. Trade with your right. Centers trade with the left and the ends stand still.
Okay, now let's talk about getting out of it. So we're going to say that we've already taught the boys run. Okay, so we're going to get out of the ocean wave and we're going to get back in lines, and I want you to resolve. So right now, look at your square and tell me who's paired up. Okay, so we want to get the 2 coupled together, so the easiest way to get there, but the boys have already traded, so we don't have to trade them again because they did on the swing through. So go ahead and have the boys run.
Boys run.
Okay. Now, we need to get the couple on the outside, so let's do a wheel and deal.
Wheel and deal.
Okay. Now, so we want to get number 2 and we want to get number 1 or number 4 on the outside. So what do we need to do?
Pass to the center?
No. Well, okay. Pass to the center. Go. Now, once we do that, we want to get number 1 boy looking at his corner. So if they're looking in the middle, if they do a pass through or anything else, when they get to their corner, only if they do a square through 3. So do that.
Center square through 3. Alaman left.
Good job. All right, Jack, if you would, I know we've gone through some stuff already. What's your secret on teaching swing through? I do.
So I don't really have a secret on it. One of the things I do emphasize is have the head step in, turn out, face corner, smile and grin. Okay, that's always important. I step 2 away. One thing that I always emphasize, the swing through always starts with the right hand. It never starts with the left hand. There's going to be a call later on down the road that we do called left swing through, and guess what? That will start with the left hand. But we're not going to worry about that right now. The swing through always starts with the right hand, finishes with the left hand. You did something, you did really good. All right? I want you to know that. So you did real good. But one thing I don't do, you did the first part really, really good. You said, everybody with a right hand trade. Go ahead and do that. All right? And then you said centers trade. Yeah, the centers are going to trade, but why are they going to trade? Because they're using a left hand. That's always the second hand. So then I say, those who have a left hand trade. All right? Very good. Perfect. Everybody with a right hand trade, those with a left hand trade. So that's the way I do it. I don't necessarily say centers, okay? Just for the grins and giggles, and I wouldn't teach this early on, but just for grins and giggles, I'll show you why. Girls spread apart, boys climb into the middle. All right? I could call swing through from here, all right? But because of the rule, who has to start the swing through?
Right hands.
Who has the
Right hands.
Is the center. centers would be those with the right hand trade, those with the left hand trades. See, that's why I wouldn't say centers. I would say those with the right, those with the left. Well, other than that, you did great. I thought it was wonderful.
And at most time, like Jack says, at that point in time in your lessons, they're not worried about centers and ends at that point in time anyhow. They were looking about hands.
Yeah, I just emphasize hands more than who the centers are, who the ends are.
Right. Jason?
If everyone in the square doesn't turn back for me, then I'll put you in a right hand leg.
That's you, Rhonda. That's you, Rhonda, too.
So the first thing I would do is to help sort of identify how I want the movement to go. And sometimes I would even start this a little before I start teaching swing through is, hey, everyone with the right hand trade. Boys with the left hand trade. Everyone with the right hand trade. Girls with the left hand trade. So without even saying swing through or it's two parts, I would start having them go through that motion, even though that I'm not calling the calls. All I'm doing is trades, which is a legal setup and something that's leading into that swing through. So then from that setup, because I've already sort of identified the left hand, then I can say, hey, swing through, half right, boys in this case, half left. It's a two-part call. So just like Tom and Jack were saying, you can sort of build into it. You don't have to do it all in one shot.
And there is one more thing. I set my classes up that not only do I teach ocean waves, when I teach ocean waves, I teach you how to step through a wave, how to do a swing through. But before I even call swing through, I teach trades in an ocean wave. And I might do that, if you remember Jason when he did the teaching thing, he has his order of what he does, first tip of the night, he does a lot of review from 2 weeks back. Second tip of the night, he reviews everything from last week. The third tip of the night, he starts teaching. Well, that tip is where I would teach them how to step to an ocean wave, hand holds and all that kind of stuff, arm holds, depending on where you're dancing. I'm really shocked that all of y'all are in hand holds because here in the Dayton area, it's always arms. You guys still teaching arms?
I don't.
Good. All right. A lot of dancers still. But anyway, so I teach that, and then I teach trades in a way, and that's all I call that too. Just like Jason said, I just do a lot of trades. I'll say everybody with a right hand trade, everybody with a left hand trade, boys with a right hand trade, if you have a left hand trade, blah, blah, blah. I'll do that. Then the next tip is when I teach swing through, and I say, hey, everybody with a right hand trade, those who came with a left hand trade, hey, let's put a name to that. And we call it swing through. So that's how I do it. So that's a good point, Jason.
Repetition is our biggest adversary when it comes to teaching. Dancers get bored with it, but it's our biggest adversary when we repeat things over and over and over again. But here's what you got to be careful and got to keep in the back of your head. Everybody that can turn half by the right. All the girls turn half by the left. All the boys and girls turn half by the right. Boys turn half by the left. Swing through. Swing through. When you start dropping the helping words, then the dancers have to react to that. Okay, so repetition is what gets the muscle memory in. So when you say swing through, they automatically know it's a right and a left. And, they're not standing there. Okay, boy run around a girl. Square your set. That was easy. Okay, go ahead. We're going to put the music on. I want you to call for a few seconds, and then I'm going to ask you to resolve. Huh? That would be Asher. Peter. Peter's on deck. Asher's last, yeah. All right, here we go. You ready? Let it rip. Just call what you want to call.
Heads, promenade halfway. Come down the middle and square through 2. Step to a wave. Girls trade. Swing through. All 8 circulate. Boy run around the girl. Bend the line.
So first two couples you can pair up real quick by having the girls trade again.
Girls trade.
There you go. Now
Ferris wheel.
there you go. You want to get them on the outside, so what's a call you can use to put them on the outside real quick?
Zoom.
Now you want to get to resolve. So you're either a pass through or a square through 3 away from a corner right here.
Center square through 3. Island man left.
Good job. Nicely done. And that was great choreography you used. I mean, you used a lot of different things there. That was actually super. How about a nice hand? Saida, good job. Good job. All right, coming up is Jack and Peter.